What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. Today we have some very interesting news. It's some sad news, but I also think that a lot of people are taking this way out of context. Ryan Reynolds took to social media yesterday and he announced that he is taking a sabbatical from filmmaking. So everything that he's doing right now currently is unfortunately on hold. And yes, that does mean Deadpool 3, unfortunately. But there isn't much to fear because Ryan Reynolds seemed to be pretty clear on how long of a break he's going to be taking, and let's not forget that he's not the only one involved with Deadpool 3. So I'll break down this entire news in this video and explain why there's not that much to worry about, but Deadpool 3 is kind of on hold for a little bit. So if you want to stay up to date on Deadpool 3 and other MCU news, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. So his announcement came yesterday from social media, specifically his Instagram account. Yesterday he got done filming Spirited with Will Ferrell, a movie that he has with him coming out soon, and apparently, according to himself, it's one of the most challenging films that he's ever had to work on. And he said in his Instagram post, "That's a wrap for me on Spirited. Not sure I'd have been ready to say yes to a film this challenging even 3 years ago," which I'm assuming he's referring to pre-pandemic and kids in school, etc., etc. He continues to say, "Singing, dancing, and playing in the sandbox with Will Ferrell made a whole lot of dreams come true, and this is my second film with the great Octavia Spencer." And here's where he made his announcement. He said, "Perfect time for a little sabbatical from movie making. I'm gonna miss every second working with this obscenely gifted group of creators and artists. These days, kindness matters as much as talent. I've been lucky to work with folks who are flush with both." Now, of course, after he said this, everybody freaked out and went, "Oh my gosh, Deadpool 3 is canceled, or it's going to be pushed back a year." And I definitely understand why everybody is freaking out. Deadpool 3 is one of the most anticipated Marvel movies that is up and coming. It's personally on the top of my list of movies that I really want to see, especially since Deadpool is going to be in the MCU now. But fortunately for us, there are two reasons why we don't have to worry. And one is that Ryan Reynolds actually kind of teased us a little bit and hinted at how long his sabbatical is actually going to be. Of course, after the bombardment of news, everybody reporting that he has taken a break from filmmaking and Deadpool 3 is delayed, everybody was wondering, well, how long does a sabbatical last? How long is Ryan Reynolds going to be gone for? And he posted this to his story to kind of let people know a little bit. It says, "A sabbatical can last anywhere from 2 months to a year. In general, 6 months is the standard length of time for a paid sabbatical. It gives you enough time and flexibility to do things such as," and it originally said travel, study, or complete a major side project, but he crossed that out and simply put parent. He wants to spend more time with his kids, devote more time to them, which I totally and completely understand. Making a movie is very hard. It takes a lot of time away, specifically from your family and kids. But fortunately for us, the definition that he posted onto his Instagram story says that it's going to be anywhere from 2 months to a year, with the standard being 6 months. So it doesn't look like he's going to be gone for very long, at the most a year. So we're really looking at the worst case scenario, a year delay, which probably won't happen. If there is going to be a delay, it's probably only going to be 6 months. Because here's the second reason we don't have to worry that much. Ryan Reynolds is not the only person working on Deadpool 3. Yes, he is helping write it. Yes, he is Deadpool and the star of the film. However, it is still in pre-production. They are still writing the story, then they have to cast and do a lot of things before they actually start filming. And Ryan Reynolds wasn't the only writer. They actually hired the Molyneux sisters to write Deadpool 3, with Ryan Reynolds writing as well. So they're still working on the film. So production for the film really isn't being delayed because Ryan Reynolds is taking a sabbatical from movie making. It obviously is going to affect it a little bit, but there's a lot that goes into this stuff. Just think of the credits for movies at the end. There are so many people and teams involved. So Ryan is taking a sabbatical, which is great for him. I hope he spends a lot of time with his kids. I hope he enjoys it. And at the same time, Deadpool 3 is still being worked on. Of course, Ryan Reynolds will come back and put his input on it, and maybe it will be delayed just a little bit, maybe 6 months, but luckily not too much longer, because remember, Kevin Feige said they already have a date for Deadpool 3 set. We don't know when it is, but he did say they have it set. So don't worry too much about Deadpool 3. It's going to be coming pretty much when it's supposed to, if not just a tiny bit later. Like I said, if you want to stay up to date on Deadpool 3 and all MCU news, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.